ain't one thing is another, and I'm so glad that we got each other.
Hey y'all, I know it's been a while. It's been a lot that's been going on. A lot of headaches, a lot of pain, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of prayer, a lot of journal writing, reading my Bible, a lot of appointments, well not a lot, but appointments and medicine and dates and all that other stuff. So I've missed y'all. I thought I was gonna have some good news to tell y'all on last week, because y'all know I was supposed to go to my appointment on Friday the 8th. Was it 9, 10? Yeah, the 8th. I think it's the 8th. Let me see. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of start, I guess, with, okay, so the last video I think I went over the medications that I was gonna do. So on Friday, okay, Thursday the 7th, I actually started my injections my injection of Menopur. I did 150 IU, I guess that's what they say, but anyway, I mixed 2 of the 75 vials to the 1 cc of diluted the diluted water or whatever. Anyway, I started on the 7th. Excuse my hair, I got it in like little, I don't know, it's just doing its own little thing. I'm trying to get it ready for work tomorrow, and it's just been a very stressful weekend, I can honestly say. Anyway, so the 7th I started taking the medicine. On the 8th, August the 8th, which was Friday past, I had to go to my appointment so they can do a follicle scan and also my blood work. Well, Friday, let me tell y'all what happened Friday. It was a hot mess, y'all. Through this whole process, I don't think that I've actually been this upset or that stressed out. Friday I woke up, I had some kind of sinus cold issue going on, and I'm still kind of going through it. So I wasn't feeling good that morning. So I got up that morning, I went to the doctor, and she got my blood, and I was like, okay, I'm excited, I'm ready, you know, I got my dates off from work. Like it worked out fine, because the doctor, my job, at first I thought it was going to be an issue, because when they talked to me about my days off, they were like, well, we don't know if we're going to be able to give it to you, and you know, you're supposed to let us know these things in advance. And I'm just like, there's no such thing as in advance with this. Anyway, I just blew a bubble with my mouth. Who does that? So anyway, they ended up giving me Thursday, which is going to be so they gave me Thursday the 14th. So they gave me 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th off, because I thought it was going to be on the 15th. And I would have had the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th off. Well, they gave me those days off at work, so I go to the doctor on Friday. I had Friday off, thank God. I went to the doctor, and when the nurse was, you know, inside and she was looking around, you know, you can tell when it's quiet that, okay, something's just not going right. So anyway, I was like, okay, so is it looking all right? Is it looking good? And she goes, well, you know, in order for us to give you that trigger, or for you to do a trigger shot, that your follicle needs to be at a matured state. It needs to be between 17 and 18. And I'm like, 17 and 18, okay, so where is mine? Mine was at a freaking, what, 14? 14, okay? And so I had only one big one that was at a 14. All the other ones were at an 8 or at almost a 10. But they only had only one that's growing big. So anyway, my estrogen level and everything was doing good, and you know, that's a plus because I was you know, into the whole overstimulated, you know, the ovaries that was overstimulated or whatnot. Okay, so anyway, so she told me that they probably gonna want me to actually take more medicine. Okay, they say gonna take more Menopur, and then we're gonna see you again on Sunday, which is today. So I said, okay. So they said, well, you know, if we don't see you until Sunday, which means you're gonna have to take more medicine tonight, which is that Friday, Saturday night, and when we see you on Sunday, we'll know whether or not you're gonna have to get more Menopur. So we know as of right now that your injection date is not gonna be on Friday anymore. If push comes to shove, it's gonna probably be on Sunday. So anyway, I said, okay. So I go in this morning. I had to be there for 7 o'clock, which means I had to get up at 5:30 and get on the road for 6 to make it there for 7. So I'm sleepy, I'm tired, I'm just I just felt kind of overwhelmed because, let me go back on Friday. I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Okay, so back on Friday. So like I said, she was just telling me the dates of everything, how everything was going to go. So she told me I didn't have any more Menopur. They gave me a sample at my clinic, and they said that hopefully that'll be all I need. Well, of course, that's not all I needed. Well, I ended up driving all the way back home because I didn't know if I was going to need it or not. I didn't want to buy more Menopur if I, you know, or buy it if I didn't need it. Well, of course, when I go down to the pharmacy just to kind of give them my prescription, they tell me, okay, to get this many, they prescribe me for like 3 days. To get this many, you're going to need, it's going to be $300. I'm like, $300? It's so unexpected. It's not right. I'm working part-time right now. Like, I don't need any more fees to come, you know, like I'm dropped down to part-time so I can do this, and like now you're telling me I got to give more money. Why didn't y'all send this out to my insurance? Because my insurance through the specialty pharmacy actually pays for it. All I gotta do is pay like a $50 deductible. So why in the world, you know? So anyway, I told the lady, I said, look, I don't want to pay for this right now. I want to see what the results are going to be and see if they want me to go ahead and trigger tonight or take more medicine. So I come home and it's almost 2 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, now it's almost 2 o'clock. I have to take my medicine. If they tell me I have to take more Menopur, I have to take it between 4 and 6. It's 2 o'clock. It takes me an hour to get there and almost an hour to get back. So anyway, I'm waiting. I'm calling them. I'm like, look, y'all gotta let me know I don't have any medicine, blah, blah, blah. And if I have to go get it, it's gonna cost me, for just one, it's gonna cost me $150 something. So anyway, about 2 something, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna get the medicine, because if they call me and the pharmacy is closed, how am I gonna do this? So I'm on my way, okay, I'm almost to where I need to get on the freeway, and they call me and they go, hey LaQuisha, we talked with the doctor, and basically you are gonna have to do another dose of Menopur on today or tonight, this evening, and also you're also gonna need some for was it, they told me Saturday, I believe, maybe. No, what it was, yeah, that's what it was. I was gonna go ahead and get the one for Friday night. And what happened was they were gonna go ahead, they called and authorized my medicine to be sent to me on Saturday morning, so that way I can have it through my pharmacy. That way I can through the specialty pharmacy, so that way all I had to do was pay the copay instead of paying the $150. So anyway, I am okay. So that's how it's supposed to go. I'm supposed to be waiting for my medicine. I called the people. They said that we hadn't received the prescription just yet. It hadn't been authorized just yet. But normally it takes about an hour to get in the system, so maybe that's what it is. So I said, okay, fine. So I'm on my way to get my medicine. I get there and I pay for it. And the lady's like, the pharmacist's like, okay, it's gonna be $80. So okay. So I pay for it. I go get in the car, and I'm driving, and something tells me, LaQuisha, look in your bag. Because remember, I have to take 2 75s, not 1. So I'm at the red light, coming from the doctor's office, clinic area, and I look at my bag, and there's only one. And I'm like, if I would have went all the way home, I would have had to been giving myself an injection on the freeway. So anyway, So anyway, I had, I turned back around. I went up there and I said, look, this is one. And you know, this is another thing. So the first time when I went to the pharmacy, and I was telling her about the coupons I printed out, she says, we have the best coupons, and the ones you have, they're not used for fertility. Now, there's an office full of people, and you mean to tell me you're going to tell them what I'm getting medicine for? That's against the code. So I went ahead and made sure I had her name and her ID badge, because I'm going to report you, because how you going to sit there and say my business like that? Like, that's supposed to be confidential, and you're going to sit there and tell, there's like 5 other people in here, you're going to tell what I'm getting medicine for? First of all, I ain't going to say it's embarrassing, because I know, it's not a bad thing, but I feel like I don't want people to know that I had issues with trying to conceive. People I don't, like people, just random people. Like I prefer to put myself out here for reasons, but don't tell my business like that. So anyway, like I said, I got in the car. I, realized I only had one. Made that good U-turn. Came back. Walked in there. I was like, you only gave me one. So she begins to be nice, because she knows that she gave some confidential information out that she shouldn't have. So you can tell the atmosphere changes. So she goes, oh, I'm so sorry, they didn't tell me exactly how many per dose. They just put on here how many that you need. You say you only needed one. I said, well, yeah, one is, basically 150. So I need 2 of them to make one. So I had to refund that one, and I went ahead and just, paid it all together so I can get my reimbursement through my, the pharmacy. So at this point, I was already in tears that morning, because, it's kind of hard for me to take off dates through my job. And I was already upset about that, and I was just having a bad day. I was sick. I had the chills. I wasn't feeling good. Seemed like nothing was going right Friday. And I wanted to make a video, and I was so excited to come back home on Friday and give y'all a video, because I was like, this is going to be some exciting news. And it wasn't as exciting as I would have hoped or have liked it to be. And I was just in just a little funky mood, and I really didn't want to come on film and give y'all that side of me, because I know I just wasn't feeling well, and it was just kind of overwhelming that day to me. So anyway, like I said, I go back, I get it all together. Instead of it being $82, it's $150. So okay, $150. I go ahead, I get the medicine, and the lady, she tells me, that the one that was telling my information, out loud, she goes, and look, I'm so sorry, here's my cell phone number. If you need any medication on, Saturday, and you can't get in touch with, your doctor or whatever, I'll make sure I come to the clinic and get your medicine for you. I said, okay, thank you very much. Back in my mind, I'm like, okay, maybe that's God's way of trying to keep her from getting in trouble and losing her job, because you're not supposed to disclose, confidential information. So I said, oh, thank you so much. I said, I really appreciate it. I am having a rough day, and I just, I really appreciate you, just helping me out. So anyway, I make sure I look in the bag again, make sure I had the right amount, make sure I had my needles, make sure I had all my stuff. So I rushed back home, and by the time I get home, it's like, and I'm starving. I hadn't bought anything to eat, hadn't went grocery shopping like I was supposed to, didn't cook. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it's like almost 6, I think. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what am I gonna do? So I rush home, and as soon as I get home, I'm preparing everything, and I gotta hurry and get myself this shot. And before I can get myself the shot, my phone rings. It's the pharmacy, the specialty pharmacy. LaQuisha, I do want to apologize, but we got the prescription, but they did not give me the dosage information. What? So we can't fill it, we can't send it to you because we don't have the dosage information. So what am I going to do? How am I going to get medicine on a big Saturday? How am I going to get this? I need this stuff on Saturday. So remind you, I've had a bad day already. I'm in the middle of getting ready. I was literally had the needle this close to my stomach when my phone rang. I answer my phone. She tells me that I'm trying to get myself prepared to give myself this shot, and this happens. So I go ahead and give myself the shot. It was the most painful injection I think I've given myself thus far. For some, I think my body was tense. I don't know what was going on. So the lady goes, well, I tried to call the clinic. I'm like, lady, it's 5 something. They close at 4. Are you serious? So I called the little nurse line and nobody's there, blah, blah, blah. So I leave a message. Okay, so I like to have the light on the video. I'm sorry. So anyway, the next morning, I woke up and I was at peace. I had read my Bible that night. I had prayed. I was just like I said, out of it. Took some medicine. I was just out of it. Saturday morning, I had to go to work. Saturday morning, I woke up. I kept calling the clinic because I know they had people, that comes in to get their check, their lining check, or get the transfer, retrieval, whatever. So I knew somebody was there. So I called. The phone just kept ringing. I left a voicemail. Then I called and I touched the operator, and the operator, I told her what was going on. She said, well, normally, unless it's an emergency, blah, blah, blah. I said, this is an emergency. I said, I transfer in like a week, and I said, and I need this medication. And I said, it's not my fault that she left off the dosage information. So long story short, after waiting a few minutes, I decided to call the pharmacist that said that I have her cell phone number. I can call at any time. I call her number. It goes straight to voicemail. Your call has been forwarded to a voicemail. Okay. So I leave her a voicemail, and I let her know what's going on. And I was like, well, hopefully, and I left my husband's number because he was off. So I said, hopefully, if she calls, we can go ahead and just get the medication. Just pay another $150 and whatever. So so anyway, before I even left the house, as soon as I was getting ready to leave the house, I get a phone call. And it's a nurse. And she's like, LaQuisha, I'm so sorry. And I'm so glad she was the one that worked the one I talked to, the one that did that, she worked this weekend. She's like, LaQuisha, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Look, come and get a sample from up here. We have some. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to give you some. Please just accept my apology. I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, like that's the last thing you want to do for a person that's going through IVF is to stress her out about how she's going to get her medication. So anyway, I tell my husband jumps up. It's like 7 in the morning. He jumps up and he gets dressed and he goes down there to get it or whatever. And I go to work, and then he calls me and tells me, I got it. I got your medication. I got everything. And so the nurse calls me again before we even open at work, and she goes, I'm so sorry. I'm sending it by your husband. Please forgive me. And if you get your menopause, when I go ahead and put it in, then we'll just swap out. So that way, since you have a deductible that you meet, or whatever, whatever. And I'm like, I still got to pay $50. Like, I'd rather be free than, whoop-de-doo. I'm sorry. I got a lot of attitude going on today. So, anywho, I got the medicine. I got off of work. I had the medicine. So, then we get to today, which is Sunday. I go there and, they take my blood, and then I go in the room and she's giving me my little vaginal ultrasound or whatever, and she goes, okay, well, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to do another night of menopause because the one follicle is only at a 16, and we like it to be at least 17 to 18. So I'm asking her because, they don't really explain to you why. So I was like, this doesn't make sense. Like, why do y'all need my follicles to be so big for y'all to put it back in? This is what it is. The follicle needs to be mature because when your body is releasing the hormone to release that egg, it only releases mature eggs. Therefore, it needs to be mature so that way your body can signal the whole getting prepared to have the embryo implant into your uterus. So it's kind of like just a signal that signifies, hey, mature egg dropping, uterus get ready to receive these eggs. So I said, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now I see why. It's not just y'all pulling my leg. It's mainly because of, this is how it's supposed to go. So anyway, after she explained, I feel a little bit better, but still in all, I'm gonna still have to request another day off, or ask for somebody to switch with me, or I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't even feel like seeing their faces and hearing what they have to say. Well, look, we gave you this day off, blah, blah. I don't want to hear that. You know, it is what it is. I have to have a day off, you know, and my insurance is still going to cover this, you know, whether I get somebody to switch, you know, with me. If they can switch with me, that would be perfect. And, you know, like I said, I have that Friday and Saturday off, so maybe, you know, somebody may want a Saturday off. I don't really want to work a Friday. I hate Fridays. So maybe somebody can work a Saturday, and I can work that Saturday, and we can just switch, and I can have Tuesday off, because my doctor really, really wants me to at least have 2 days. He really wants 3, but he said he'll do 2. And hopefully I'll be able to sit down at work, because I stand up all day, so I'm hoping that everything goes, you know, well with that. So anyway, she then tells me, like I said, my follicle is 16. They want it to be at least 17, 18. And my uterus is like at, I'm gonna think like a 7 in lining. And they want it to be at least, I think, about an 8. She said, but she's seen women that, you know, got pregnant with a 7, but they really want me to be, you know, between 7 and 8 if possible. So anyway, they told me to go ahead and take some more Menopur tonight, and then they said I won't be coming back anymore for any kind of checkups or anything, to go ahead and trigger on Monday morning. Monday evening. So I have a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. You know, I feel like but the whole IVF journey takes the fun, you know, out of it. I mean, you don't get to baby dance, you know, and be intimate with your husband, you know, like most people that create a baby. So it's kind of like, it sucks the life and the fun out of it, because instead of being intimate, you're getting poked by needles or stuck by big old wands and stuff. But you know, it is what it is. It's my story, it's my situation, and that's just how I have to conceive. Anyway, on another note, let's see what else happens. I'm really afraid to do the trigger shot. It is done in your badunkadunk. In your runkadunk, badunkadunk, badootie. I am already terrified of needles, and y'all want me to give myself a shot like this in the behind. We'll see how that goes. I really have to pray tonight about that, and I really have to muster myself up to do this. My husband will not be home in time to help me, which I don't even know if I trust him to do it anyway. But I don't know how I'm gonna do this, y'all. I really don't. So anyway, my calendar now, so today was my last day of the Menopur. Praise the Lord. The needle is not bad at all. I'd rather that needle over any other needle. So tomorrow I do the HCG trigger. And if y'all have done a trigger before, give me some advice. Does it hurt? What does it feel like? That needle is like this long. I feel for those that don't have a butt, because if you don't have a butt, like, where is that needle gonna go? Oh, thank God for a little something back there. But I'm nervous, y'all. I'm so nervous. I'm scared. Okay, so tomorrow I still take my prenatal vitamin, my calcium, my baby aspirin. Do my trigger, which is 10. What is that? 10 something. What does that mean? 10 10 something, I don't know. 10. Okay, 10,000 unit doses. Okay, so I take that in the behind. Okay, so then I don't do anything on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I take just my regular vitamin, calcium, aspirin. The 13th, I start taking the quinone. Wait. Yeah, quinone. I'm so out of it because I was looking at say after egg retrieval and I'm like, oh, I didn't have an egg retrieval yet. Duh, yes I did. So anyway, I started taking these, and this is vaginal. I'm not sure how it works, but anyway, once I open it, I guess I'll know. But I take that starting the 13th, which is Tuesday, and I also take estrus pills, and I take my vitamin, I take my calcium, my aspirin. I start taking doxycycline, which I hate that one because the directions tell you to take it an hour before you eat or something like that, or an hour after you eat, and it makes me vomit, so I'll be taking it with food. And the prednisone, which the prednisone, it said take an hour, take it an hour, I think after. I think I have to call and ask again about that one, but if y'all know, then let me know. Okay, yeah, take 1 hour before prednisone. So I guess what I have to do is when I first wake up, when I first wake up and I eat, I'll take the doxycycline, and then I'll wait an hour and then take the prednisone. And I gotta take both of them twice a day. So in the morning, I'll get up, eat my breakfast, take my doxycycline. An hour later, which is normally when I either leave for work or I make it to work, and then I'll take my other medicine. And then for dinner, I'll do the same thing. For dinner, I'll eat that with dinner, and then by the time I get done taking my shower and doing everything else, and I'll take the other medicine. So I'll do it like that. The Istrace, they said 3 times a day starting the 13th. So if I take that 3 times, is it 3 times a day every day or just that day? They just saying it, I think just that day. So I'll look at that later. I ain't gonna waste video time looking at it. But anyway, I take that. So I take that starting the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. The 18th is my transfer date. Okay, Monday the 18th. Monday the 18th. I have to be there for 7:30. It's gonna start at 8 o'clock. The bladder needs to be full. They told me to drink 16 ounces of fluid 1 hour before my surgery. So basically it's like a water bottle, I think it's 8. No, water bottle is 16. So I just need to drink 1 water bottle. That's not hard. 1 water bottle or 1 water bottle before my procedure. I can't eat anything after midnight, and all the other good stuff. We'll go over that stuff when it's that day. I'll go over all the other stuff. So anyway, after my transfer, I am to home rest. Just gonna be that 1 day, and I am to continue. So I'm assuming the day of my transfer. I'm wondering if I put the vaginal insert in before I even go. I guess I put it in before I even go. I guess so. And then on that Tuesday, okay, that Tuesday I have to take I might have to take a mini HCG dose. I don't know why. If y'all taking it, then let me know why, because I don't think they explain I don't think they explain why. I don't know what's that for. I don't know. I hope not, because ain't nobody want to keep sticking myself in the butt. There'll be one time only. Anyway, that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm happy, but I'm not excited, if that makes sense. I mean, I guess I feel a little bit overwhelmed. I feel like it's just been a lot that's been going on, a lot of things that I've been trying to take care of and stuff like that. So So anyway, I'm ready to get it over with. And I feel like you know how you get married, you get cold feet, or you get ready to do something, you get cold feet. I'm getting cold feet. I'm just kind of nervous. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to say 3 months from now, look back at these videos and be like, wow, that's what I'm ready for. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go on a positive note now, because I've talked about all of that stuff and nobody wants to keep hearing about all of that. You know, like, I'm pretty sure y'all like, LaQuisha, like, we want to hear something exciting, and you know, like, we want you to laugh and smile, and you know, and it's just been one of those weeks, or weekends rather. And I go to work tomorrow, and I'm just so exhausted, y'all. I'm so tired, so tired. And I'm just so dreading. I'm so dreading this shot tomorrow. But anyway, on a good note, I want to show y'all what I got. So, last Saturday, not Saturday past, but Saturday before that, so last weekend, I had went to JCPenney just to kind of see what they had on sale or whatever. And I found this scarf. I have it hanging on my little thingy or whatever. I found this little scarf, and it was only $1. Okay, $1. So I couldn't pass it up. This an infinity scarf. And when I got it, I paid no attention to it. I just said, oh, it was cute. I like it. I'm gonna buy it. So what's so funny is, okay, so that's my little scarf, right? Okay, so that's my scarf. It goes over, but I don't want to, you know. So that's my scarf, right? Y'all see it. So I'm trying to figure out what else can I spend this money on, because I had some coupons and some reward points. Look what I got, y'all. Yep, I got, and look, it was so weird because I did not match this up, and look. Yeah, so I said, well, no matter what I'm having, if it's twins or not, you know, hopefully it'll be a boy and a girl if it's twins. If it's only one, and so that one be for a girl, and then that one be for a boy. But what's so crazy is I did not match this to this. You know, I was like, oh, that matches. So this will be my going home from the hospital scarf, and then these. Although it'll be in the middle of summer, but it's a summer scarf. It's not really a winter scarf. Anyway, so I could probably wear this with like a solid pink or blue maxi dress, maybe, right? And wear this, and they're both newborn sizes. And as you can see, they were on sale. They were on sale. This one doesn't have a tag, but it was. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm excited. I'm ready to get it all over with, and I am so happy for all you ladies that are getting ready to do y'all's transfers, got your pregnancy test. Congratulations. It's so many, but I've had so much talking in this video. I don't want to, you know, stress any longer, or not stress any longer. I don't want to go any longer on this video. So congratulations to all of you. I love y'all. I'm still praying for each and every one of y'all, and I'm still positive and still hopeful to all those ladies that's trying right now. So I'm going to go ahead and leave y'all on that note. I'm going to go ahead and go because I got to get ready for work tomorrow, and hopefully I can upload this video tonight or whatever. So love y'all. Peace, and y'all be good. Bye.